Okay, welcome back to the DZMC Gaming Channel, everyone. We are about to jump in to our game with water, and I think we're about to take Japan. So let's jump in and see how he defended or if he bailed. I would have bailed, and he did not. He built a fleet. Yep, as expected. These guys are coming. Now he's going to be able to devote all of his resources on the North Atlantic now. So I'm going to try and keep him focused down here for as long as I can. And I think the way, let's just take a look and see what he did by though. Two infantry, two aircraft carriers, two transports, and one artillery. So the two infantry artillery went here. Captured via tank blitz. I actually would have stacked that. If he wasn't going to put guys back here, I would have stacked Egypt. Pincer the Germans. No need to give them an easy two. But what I'm going to do, I actually took his infantry from here and moved him here. Or did he? Um, could have sworn there was an infantry there. Maybe he did move it there. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 against 29. I don't even really need to run the numbers on that. What I was thinking about, though, let's just clear this out here for a second, is sacking a couple of transports to take this and this, but I don't think I can do it. I can't take both. I'd need aircraft, and I need those aircraft for here. So on a retake, he's got three planes and a tank that can reach. Not going to happen. So India is going to be mine. Unless he pours everything down here from Russia, but that would be a terrible idea. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, he's online. Um, so I'm not going to do that. I will take the easy two with Germany next turn. Now here, we're going to back our destroyer away. We are going to build the question to build. Infantry here. We could put 5 here. Let them walk into. Could put 4 here. He'll walk down here. We'll be here. On our next turn, we can get back to here. So because we don't need to put guys on the island, we'll put a couple because he can still attack with 2, 3. Oh, excuse me, 4, 5. No need to destroy a block. We're just going to let him take that. We'll keep guys down here. We'll keep the guys that are not going to be involved in the battle. He's only going to have 3 planes that can reach sea zone 35. 1, 2, 3. Actually, they can't even reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just going to bring the cruisers to battle. Shh. Well, let's see. Might not even need to bring the aircraft carriers. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So we don't actually need to even bring the aircraft carriers. So we'll give up one more territory in the taking of India. It's a necessary evil. By the way, folks, remember this was a do's and don'ts or a tips how to. If you find yourself in this situation, I don't know if this player is using a calculator or not, but he should have seen this coming. Obviously, when I stacked here on turn 2, If the math doesn't work for you, these guys are much better off just evacuating India and moving towards your strength, which is right here. Especially now that you've got your fleet, the Shuk's going to be real. The Shuk is going to be very real. Germany is probably not going to be the one that's going to take um, Russia. Um, we're going to pretend like we are. We're going to act as long as we can that that's what we're going to do. But when the shift um, does need to be made, we will be shifting back towards this corridor right here, and we'll be defending this and defending these territories, dead zoning West Russia, dead zoning Ukraine, dead zoning Karelia, so that we can just keep retaking them, and then defend our home territory as much as possible. Japan will be doing the heavy lifting. That's typically how it plays out. So do exit when you have no chance of winning. Don't stay when you have no chance of winning. That's the rule. So let's get to buy 6, 7, 8 there already. We'll buy artillery and a tank for here. We'll buy an infantry and artillery for here. Could buy a complex here, but we're gonna have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 8 is 16. We don't have that. We can only afford to build 12 units. So no need for the complex right now. And just buying the complex just so we can put 8 units down next turn without having to gather these guys. It's not a terrible idea, but he could technically take this. Probably sack a couple planes in the process. So we don't want to give him a target. Or do we? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I want him to do that. Because our fleet will be in a position to, with the planes, should be in a position to kill this off really quite comfortably. I'm going to go against my better judgment and say no for now. Just build here. Let's build a plane though. We can do that. And then we'll save. If we need to put the complex down next turn, we will. But we will probably won't need to put it down next turn either. We'll save 9. And that'll get us 3 guys for India. So let's do that. So we got fighter, infantry, artillery for here, infantry tank for here. And that should be good, I think. Okay. Let's go. Actually, I always do that. I don't know why I do that. Okay, I'm going to pick up. Stop that. God, that bothers me. We probably don't even need to bring all of these guys. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so that's 15 right there. 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh. I just want one. Yeah. 22, 24, 26 against 13, 14, 15, 16. This way we can hang this guy up here. Oh, he's got a sub right here. Yeah, we don't want to be leaving lone transports. Mind you, we could protect it. Nah. Um, let's bring it along. We'll bring these guys along too. And then we can also bring this cruiser. Let's really do it. He's going to have his sub set to submerge. So I'm not going to send a sub after a sub. We'll just bring these guys down here. Wait to play for another day. And then we'll figure out what to do with these guys. Probably keep them where they are. Actually, we'll back them off one turn. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Or just put him here. No. If he wants to send a tank down here to get killed, that's not a bad idea either. He's sending a 6 to take 3. Actually, no, he won't because we'll have guys there. So maybe here is the best spot for them. Well, we'll figure that out. Not missing anything. These guys are all going to move on non-com. Don't need a destroyer block. We'll have plenty on the island to defend against that. Again, the pitfalls of having a dual ocean strategy. You've got to do something with this, something a little bit more effective than just a distraction. That's all they are, because we've already reached equilibrium on the island. So we can just concentrate on pushing everything, east, and then obviously in this case here. So let's do this battle, and hopefully this goes exceptionally well, and we don't lose too many guys. I think the math says I have a 99.8% chance of winning this with all of my fighters, my armor and my artillery, and even an infantry. So let's see if that works out that way. Let's get some hits on the ships. Coastal bombardment. No. No. Oh, this is not good. Yeah. Well, we bought a plane. We knew that was going to happen. Okay. 8 guys should get 1 hit. Not great. That was good. That was good. These planes are dying now. Actually, they're all dead. Okay. Oh, that's ugly. Well, there goes the, I guess I do save, I've got 3 infantry left over. So that's good. Still kind of expensive, though. Okay. So, this guy here. This guy. Here. No. Actually, put him here as well. Now, we can put 2 planes there, I believe. Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 2, 3. I like those odds. Now, the bomber, he's going to go here actually, because we're not vacating Corellia anytime soon. We don't need him. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got no bombers at all, actually. Yeah, he doesn't have any bombers. So the fleet's safe. If I put him there, can any of these guys reach? No, they can't. But I'll leave the aircraft carrier there anyway. No, I won't. Put the carrier here. So that'll give us some options for, obviously we have enough units to hit both of these now too as well. So we can put 2 guys on the ground. 1 guy right here. Excuse me. Now, here. We'll back off. Because he's dead. If he wants it, he's dead. So, mind you, he would have to bring... He could go after it with 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, let's try to preserve this infantry. No chance of him dipping his entire... Well, I mean, there might be a chance, but let's see, we've got 8, 9, plus 3. So that'd be 12, plus any planes we can put there. There's no chance of retaking. India is going to be ours for the rest of the game. What's our defense profile say? Carriers before fighters. It's good. I'm trying to decide if I should put 1 here. 1 here, 1 here. Because if he does try to take this... No, I'll leave 4 guys there. It sucks that I have to give up ground temporarily, but it's fine. And the purpose of the bomber here is obviously to hit anything that he might leave straggling around in C-Zone 10. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought the bomber can hit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guy's up here. He's probably going to be shucking from here. Trying to decide where is the best place for him. Actually, I think for right now, I think the best place is actually going to be here. We'll figure out what to do with him next turn. All right. If he does do this, it's fine. We've got the fleet. He'll die. He'll kill his fleet trying to kill that. So that's, or his sub and his fighters are going to die. So probably not a great idea for him. The tank is actually going to go here. Artillery's going to go here, here, and here. Okay. So he's online. We could pause it here and see if he takes a turn. Should have a pretty good lead. Minus 16 plus 8, so what, 26-point lead? 103 already for Germany. 83 for Japan. With just the U.S. contesting, and most of its fleet is in the Atlantic. Or most of its attacking power is in the Atlantic. So it's really a big number. This looks okay. So let's pause it, and hopefully he'll come back to play. I'm not in a hurry, so we'll pause it right here, folks. Okay, so looks like our friend is taking his turn. Wadi, and Water, I should say. So hopefully he's not one of those guys that minds when people look at what's going on. He bought 8 infantry, 2 artillery, full shuck mode now, and 1 transport. Nothing over here. Gonna do combat. He's gonna make a play for the Money Islands. Thinks that it's there. He should have done that last turn. Should have moved down there, anticipating the fall of India. See, on round 2, when I moved everything into Burma, what he should have done is he should have done this move then. It's too late now. I can protect the Money Islands. So that's another don't. And I'm not trying to embarrass the player in any way, shape, or form. There are different levels of play in this game, clearly. He is going to attack France. That is a 50-50, and I welcome a 50-50. We want to encourage 50-50 battles. Let's follow him and see what the combat looks like. Looks like we're going to have France first. Not bringing. Oh, he's bringing 2 planes. Did he hit on his bombardment? I didn't see. I didn't see. Anti-air? Oh, maybe it's stalled. Hope it's not reloading. Oh, got 1 on the air defense. Nice. Now that battle actually becomes 60% in my favor, I believe. Yeah. Oh, come on. 9 guys at 2 hit once. Ugh, that's ugly. That's a little better. That's what it should have been. Yeah, you can't win them all, I guess. Okay, well, we'll crush his tank and his artillery. That that should have actually, once he lost his plane, that should have actually went in my favor, but it didn't. Maybe we'll take out one of his infantry here. That'd be nice. There goes the infantry. So he's got now 4 plus 4 is 8 that can attack this. I should have pulled out my anti-aircraft gun. If you remember in the previous episode, I was thinking about doing that. Didn't need 2 there. Gosh, I almost put my bomber there, my Japanese bomber in France. Good thing I didn't do that. So he's going to continue pushing this way. But we're gonna digest his attention away from there. See, I don't like this C Zone 13 into France because it logistically it messes you up a little bit. You lose a turn logistically. See, what he should have done is had the USA take this because having Russia take it, he's not going to keep it, so he's actually not going to get the value out of it. He's wasting 3 IPC because the United States is not going to realize that value. On the next turn, it's going to be gone. So that's a don't. Here he realizes it because he picked it up, right? But here he won't because it's going to take a full turn for him to get that income. So it actually doesn't make any sense. This should fall pretty easily. Now, maybe I shouldn't watch these battles. So it's all in now with Japan. He sent 5 guys here? I'm not going to watch this one. Looks like 1 for 1 so far. The 3 planes is working out for him right now. It's helping him with trades. What if he does anything with these guys? In Yakut. Yeah, he's continuing his little push. He's doing everything he can. Problem is, you should have been doing that with the UK as well and the USA all at once. This is the right way to do it. This is the right way to use Russia, but you've got to use the UK and the US. Um, it is the US's turn. We're going to take this, kill the tanks. He can only follow up with 2 guys and this 4 here. So we're comfortable. But now we're in infantry mode. Twelve and 2. Okay. So we're gonna take. So we're gonna take West Russia, Ukraine. I was thinking about Archangel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try for Archangel. Actually, can we stack it? 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13, 20. He's got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And I'd have an anti-aircraft. But mostly infantry. And I'll have mostly tanks on defense. 6, 7. But that would be giving him Karelia. That's an interesting question. An interesting question indeed. Oh, he went offline. Ugh. Well, at least I got him to take 2 turns. What are we doing with Japan? Because it kind of matters. We're going to be taking this and this. How does it seem like Russia has a lot of infantry on the board? Maybe they're just scattered about like that. We have to start putting... Oh, you know what we can do? We can take West Russia. Because we can put Japanese planes there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can put 1, 2, 3. We can put 3 planes there. So we don't need to do this battle. Because the whole purpose of that is to scare him with a can opener. But if we're in West Russia, it's not going to make any difference. I can use this guy here. And these guys here. We are going to do it. Oh, my lucky get 3 hits or 2 hits. We'll go that way. And I don't want to take this yet, but I am going to take this and this with the Japanese, I think. So he wants to push this way, we'll push too. Okay. I like that. Look at him, he thinks he's going to get a money island. Not going to happen, buddy. Not going to allow it. So we're going to need a minimum of 1 transport here. You can't block me. I can't block him. So he could get it. I'll just crush his fleet. I'll send the sub there so that he can't just send a transport and sack a transport. We'll put the sub there. And maybe the cruiser come back. So, I kind of like that. He wants to push, we'll push too. We'll zig to his zag. Or we'll zag to his zig. Whatever way that sounds right. um, nice to be able to build a couple of transports as well. We're going to have 9 left over, so we're going to have 47 to spend. So maybe we can build a couple of transports and just protect C-Zone 60. Let him take this. We'll protect C-Zone 60. Build a couple transports, a couple ships. And think about doing it that way. Leave these, like, so we'll have like a southern fleet here. Kill this and this. Hopefully kill this and this. And let the Americans come down here, deflect his attention this way. We want his attention this way for another turn or 2 until Germany can build up its infantry, guys on the ground. So we'll have 21, 22. Hopefully we'll probably lose 1. So 21. He's got 7, 8, and 8 is 16. 19, and 3 is 22. But we've got more defending units at 10 at 3. That's like a 20% battle for him, I think, without running the numbers. So he'll have no choice but to maybe think about bringing some guys back, maybe even these guys back a little bit. Little bit. We only have to defend the island against 8. Or the island, Berlin. Actually could send this guy there too. Yeah, I want to give him a choice. Or do I? I don't know if he'd do this battle. I'm going to pause this and run the numbers on this, guys. This is kind of a pivotal part of the game. I don't know what kind of a player he is yet, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I did the numbers, and this battle is a 92% chance, and without any Japanese fighters defending it. So we're good, comfortable there. This battle, however, is not a good battle. The only purpose of this battle is to deter his attention away from here, but he could easily do that and still defend Moscow. And I have nothing really to follow up with. So let's not do this battle right away. What we will do, though, is we'll send 2 in this plane. And 1 of these planes. Make sure we win it. And we'll move everything into Belorussia, to further stack it West Russia next turn. That's going to force him to bring some guys back, I think. Once they kill this and this, take this, this, and this. Or this, this, and probably this. Yeah, that's the smarter move, I think. Just got to remember to put this AA gun there. We might be able to send 1 or 2 Japanese fighters. I don't know yet. We'll see. We might need them for these battles. Actually, probably will need them for these battles. So might not be able to do that. So it's better to just not do it. So let's go with that. Okay. Let's hopefully don't lose anything here, because the numbers get skewed. Huh. You should... My infantry are not hitting. His seem to be hitting. On attack, I mean. So 8, 2, 10, so it's 21. Which is what I calculated, I believe. Let me just double check that. Three, 3 against 8, 2, 10. AA gun. Run. I've got an 83% chance now, so if I do send 2 fighters, that should be 100%. Yeah, he's got a 2% chance on West Russia. So, we might need to do that. No infantry hits. What is up with this? It's one of those games where you just have to come back to it sometimes. The dice are just not working in your favor on attacks. I mean, it's fine on defense there, but, whatever. Oh, there we go. The whining paid off. Okay, this guy here. These guys are gonna go here. This guy is gonna go here. These guys are gonna go here, I should say. These guys are gonna go up. This guy's gonna go up. And we got 5 fighters there, plus we're building 10. It's 15. More than enough against his 8. These guys are going... He could decide to attack that. But that's fine. If he wants to attack that instead of Karelia, that's okay as well. So let's send 2. And 2 this way. We'll leave 2. Can bring 2. Bring a total of 6. that can actually land on the ground, so we can comfortably take that back. So that's what we're going to do. And leave it there. See how he's going to play this. Okay. Should still have our lead. Extended it to a 32-point lead, 33-point lead. So he's got choices to make. I don't think Russia feels any threat from Germany. But he's got to be careful. I'm pretty crafty. Pretty creative, too. Um, I'll be building mostly infantry artillery for the rest of the game with Germany, unless something. But what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do the math on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cannot hold Persia. And I just need to take these. I can come back, and they're not in danger of being killed by any planes or anything like that. So that's going to be the move, just to try and kill this, so that the Germans can have an easier time of it. Manipulate his eyesight this way with his fleets. We want him to come down here for at least one more turn, but preferably two. By then it's too late. Germany, I'll always be able to hang on to Germany at that point. It'll be too late for him. I may not get Russia, but I'll be able to hang on to Germany until the Japanese get there. And the Japanese will become in full force now. So we'll build with the Japanese. We're going to build a couple of transports, some ships, just to be able to deal with this fleet. Don't need to build any guys. We're going to build a complex, take this. Actually, we're not going to build a complex. We're going to take this and this. We might send our 4 guys up this way, actually. Challenge him a little bit here. He left his sub up here, sneaky. And he's got one down here. I got to remember that as well. He didn't move this sub. So, yeah. So we're going to land one plane here. What's the mass say on one plane? It's a 2% with 2 planes. What is it with 1? 5.8%. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can send 1. I think we're going to really seriously need our planes to clean this up. We got to clean this up. We got to start pushing. Germany's not in any dire straits of any stretch of the imagination, but Um, we've got to think about doing that. Hmm. But I think we'll call that an episode. Uh, Water, playing well. India was tactically probably the wrong decision. You probably should have moved them into Persia. Of course, I could have come around and just hit Persia as well, which I would have done actually. So maybe that's why he didn't do it. But he should have planned for it at turn two. Turn two, the Americans should have got their fighter out of there. And he could have actually. No, he couldn't have defended it. There's no way, even if he built all fighters. And that would have suffered his fleet here. So yeah, not much he could do there. Um, so hit the like button, subscribe, share these recordings if you want to see more of them. And thanks for coming by and checking out the game. And we'll come back on the next episode when it's Japan's round four turn. Thanks for coming by, everyone.